Hopefully it works tonight. Who knows? I don't have a clue. Alright. Do some American trucking. Yummy. We are not doing multiplayer tonight. Unfortunately, there's a hiccup with the Truckers MP, so I don't know. We'll see. Apparently, Truckers MP hasn't updated, or I need to grab a new update. I don't know. Of course, it updated at launch, so we'll see what happens, but we'll just goof around in this tonight. See what happens. Would be nice if we had some extra people in here, you know, like we did in multiplayer the other night. Alright, let's grab a load. I don't know where I want to go. Okay. Yeah, let's take that one. Why not? Let's take Dattons. Hey, Michael, how are you doing tonight? Hey, Dan, how are you, partner? Yeah, well, we're going to try not to crash. We are really going to try not to crash, I promise you. I don't want to crash because I'm trying to make money right now. And the more we crash, the more money we lose. So, yeah. Alright, come on, truck. Get in gear. Alright, there we go. Losing my mind here. But it's alright. I ain't never drove before in my life. Hello. Welcome to the world of single player. Good job. Ain't nothing like crashing. Tell you what. There we go. Yep. Really? Okie doke then. I reckon so. Really? No video on your end? That's not good. Hang on, I fixed that. Check it out right now. We check it out really quick, likes. I don't know why in the world it's being that way for, but okay, we're gonna fix it. Oh, lordy, I tell you what. Video. Oh, yeah, never mind. Duh, I'm stupid. No video yet. Sorry about that, guys. My bad. I don't know what in the world happened, but okay. That's kind of dumb. Ah, no wonder. I had it set for American Truck Simulator multiplayer. Duh. That should cure all of our ills right there. I'll bring it back up and see if that fixes it. Sorry about that, guys. My bad, totally. Yay. Now we got video. Now everybody's happy. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to keep that same setup as far as stopping because of the multiplayer. You can't hit escape in multiplayer like that, so. Sorry about that. Hit the wrong freaking key. Come on now. Hey. I said no crashing tonight. There you go. There's your crash. There we go. There's your crash, sir. And the cool part is, at least the screen will, you know, the daytime and nighttime will actually roll like it's supposed to for us. Because apparently I thought, and this is my stupidity, but I thought that in multiplayer, I actually thought that daytime and nighttime worked just like it did in single player. And it don't. I have gone through plenty of driving in multiplayer and not having to stop nowhere near as much for rest as I do in single. So, yeah, that was a bit of a learning experience for me. Yeah, now you guys can watch me drive. Be even better when it gets daytime. Yeah. That's the one thing I do miss about multiplayer is no vehicles other than the other drivers on the road. But Saturday night we had a good little crew. We rolled in a convoy for a little bit, so that was fun. And that was my intent tonight, was to jump right into multiplayer and just keep rolling with what we had and hopefully catch up with those two guys that we met up with in multiplayer. But it didn't work out. So, but it's alright. We're still going to do some trucking. Trying to decide what I want to do. We got tomorrow's the 30th and Wednesday's the 31st, and I'm trying to decide, do I want to keep rolling with American Truck or just try something different or whatever. I know Michael saw the post I made on the page and whatnot, so I'm kind of hoping that something goes, you know, more people see that post, but who knows. Best I can tell, the only person that's commented on it was Michael, so ain't nobody else commented. So I guess it's up to me to figure out what to do. Not that I'm getting bored with American Truck, mind you, it's just trying to bring differences to the stream, if you will. You know, bring some differences, have some fun. You know what? That's got me curious. I wonder if there's a setting for steering, because I really would love to have my steering a little bit more sensitive. There's gotta be a setting. Parking difficulties. Rain probabilities. Show cutscenes, transmission type. Braking intensity, advanced trailer company, no. Steering camera rotation. Blah, 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 blah. I can adjust the camera movement. That I'm not worried about. I guess there's not one. For some odd reason, I felt like my truck actually steered, you know, faster, but I guess not. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, well, why not? I guess. Oh, well. There's not one. I looked. Michael says stay with ATS. Michael says stay with ATS. He's like, I like it. Stay with ATS. I'm like, okay. That's probably what I'll end up doing, because I'd actually have to find something and download it and install it and everything like that. I know if one of the games I used to play way back when, I know if that one was still remotely popular, I know I'd probably play it the next couple days just for a mix it up on the stream, but, you know, it is what it is. Bram, bram, bram. Walbart. Ding. Let's grab a load. Why don't we? Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's see if there's anything more expensive than this fancy load that we're fitting to tote. Probably not. Usually doubles are pricey. That's 31,000. Scrolling back. See if that one's any difference. That's 33,000. 34,000. Looks like that's gonna be the expensive one. Hugh and Michael's here for the trucks. Well, there you go. I'm here to make the viewers happy. So that's kind of where I'm at. Hey, Jose, how are you doing tonight, sir? GPS wants me to go that way, but, yeah, I don't necessarily know that that's going to work the way I want it to. Ouch. Come on now. I've never ever tried this. Let's see what it does. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, so... Okay, so that only works on the tractor. That doesn't work on the, trailer. Alright, that works. Whatever. Good deal. Cool, Jose, cool. Glad to have you in here chilling with us, man. Glad to have you in here chilling. Glad to have everybody in here. Click, 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 click. Yeah, I know, right? I do try. I do try. Good, you are going to stop, which is a wonderful thing. Here we go, and away we go. Whoops. Hello. Hi there, how are you, sir? Good job. Didn't hit him. Whew. Thank goodness. That would definitely ruin my day. But it's alright. It is okay. Click it over, and away we go. Slip it over in this lane here. We're good. Yes. Nothing fancy, just a covered van, or covered flatbed, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. It's all good in the neighborhood. Yep. So, hope everybody's having a good Monday. This last Monday of October. I happen to have it on, good authority that the end of the year is fastly approaching. Next Monday we'll be into the wonderful month of Thanksgiving. Yay, November. So, yeah. Alright, let's move on. Zip around these guys. Hey, we are speeding a little bit. This is good. This is always good. I like it when we speed. Go faster. Must go faster. Little van. Interesting. Don't know how in the world we reached over and bumped him, but... Oh, joy. We are video lagging tonight. This is not cool. Video's lagging. I don't know what to do to fix it, other than to do one thing. Let's see if that fixes it at all. Don't know. We'll find out. It's weird. That's weird, yeah. Ooh-wee. Poink. Skills, May. Sneezing all up in y'all's ears. Oh no. Are we gonna hit it or not? Oh, we're not gonna hit it good. We're gonna hit it with the tractor though. Trailer damage 1 percentile. There we go. Now we're moving. Now we are cooking with gas. Boink, boink. Missed my turn, so yeah. It is what it is. Boing, boing. Okay, that looks good. That's a lot better. Okay. Alright, let's throw that over there. And here we go. Doing, doing. Yaha hikes. Haven't changed anything. Let me try something real fast. There we go. Now let's do this. Huh. Okay. Alright, well. Oof. Yep. We are good. We are fine and we are rollins'. Yeah, I'm wondering something now. Now that's got me actually curious. What is hanging me up? Okay. Well, I apologize for the slight delay and the downtime on the Okay, well, we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Let's get in my lane. Come on now. Drive like we got some kind of semblance of sense. Alright, cool. Now we know that. Good. Well, at least I didn't damage the cargo. That's what counts. So, yeah. We just having a grand old time up in here tonight. So, yeah. What am I hauling? Ryan says that. So, let's see. What am I hauling? Because I just grab loads. I'm hauling grain. Is what I'm hauling tonight. We're not in the multiplayer tonight. We're in single. Hauling this covered van and whatnot. That's what we're hauling tonight. Big old long triaxle trailer. So isn't that adorable? All this traffic backed up for miles and miles. We'll wreck hard soon, and I just have a premonition about it. Yeah, well, you see, if you can see the gauge cluster on the dash, it's red, so it'll happen. It'll get worse. The tractor's already pretty well damaged. Just starting out. That happened on the way to go pick the load up. No, I was going to sit there and do multiplayer, but apparently American Truck updated today. And I don't know, the update wasn't all that massive, but apparently it was just enough of an update to throw a conflict with multiplayer. So yeah, I'm gonna have to manually update the Truckers MP, or there'll be an auto update next time I initialize it, but I don't know. There was an update for it earlier, but who knows. It didn't want to work. Kept bringing up an error that there was a conflict between Truckers MP and American Truck, and I'm like, oh well. I ain't got time to sort that out. I do want to stream tonight, so try to get the viewer and follower content up. You know, let's get some people in here chatting and liking and following the page and hanging out and interacting. Give some of these other streamers run for their money. The one who I'd like to catch up to is, and she mostly plays World of Warcraft and Diablo. Well, Blizzard stuff, I should say. Is Trade Chat. Majority of what she's played in the last week's been World of Warcraft. So she's got like 500,000 followers, man. I'll be tickled to hit 1,000 followers on this thing. That would tickle me absolutely to death. I don't know. I'd like to get like 1,000 legit followers that actually come in here. I mean, they ain't got to come in every night, but 1,000 legit followers that come in like on a regular basis. I got a handful that'll pop in and out here and there, but I'd like to see the page grow and get more popular. What in the what? Holy cow! Okay, I almost wrecked because of that. That was fracking cool. Tow truck. I don't think I've ever seen one of those, and I don't have a mod for it. Beep 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 beep. Now let's go over here and see how much this bad boy weighs. Okay. Right on. Never mind then. Apparently we got the notice we had to stop, and then it changed to green to where we don't have to stop. So I'm gonna go ahead and go buy it. I'm just gonna cruise right on by that scale house. This is the one thing I do miss about being in multiplayer, is in multiplayer we don't have all that traffic. Conestoga trailer, we only use those type of trailers to haul loads from the facility. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I say, I'm kind of surprised they put grain in something like this. I'm really not sure what type of containers it would be in, unless it'd be in like those big, I call them barrels, that are basically the size of a pallet. Basically they sit on a pallet. They're big old plastic bins that are surrounded by a metal bar cage or whatever. That'd be the only thing I could think of. I'd think that if it was underneath a cover like this right here, it would actually end up being a grain be spilling out on the road. But again, I'm not a professional truck driver. I'm just a virtual one. Drinking coffee. Funny little story about the coffee. It's Green Mountain, and for whatever ignorant reason, I bought my wife Green Mountain Caramel Vanilla. Well, I'm used to, when we buy Green Mountain, getting the breakfast blend and whatnot. And every time I've made coffee these last several days, I've been drinking on the Green Mountain. I pretty much wiped out a box that's got like 80 packs in it. I think she's got maybe 12 K-Cups left. So I was like, okay, no problem. You know, I've been drinking on it. And for whatever reason, I've also got a Folgers Vanilla Biscotti for the K-Cups. And I bought that because I like the way it tastes. I like the way it smells. It's a good tasting coffee. And anyhow, so I was drinking on this Green Mountain. And I told her, I was doing some stuff in the kitchen when I talked to her a little bit ago. And I said, dadgummit, she goes, what? I said, I forgot to make my coffee. Took my coffee cup to work this morning full of coffee and brought it home and rinsed it out and was literally fitting to make me a cup of coffee. And I set it on the counter, walked away from it. I said, I rinsed out the dang coffee cup just to make coffee. And she goes, well, go make your coffee. And I'm like, all right, I'm going. I said, and then I asked her, I was like, why does it smell like vanilla and caramel? I said, I'm not making the vanilla biscotti. And she goes, are you using the Green Mountain? I said, yeah. She goes, well, duh, remember you bought me the caramel and vanilla? I says, oh, that explains why it smells like caramel and vanilla every time I make a cup of coffee. I felt like a complete idiot. It tastes good. I just was trying to figure out why it was smelling like my vanilla biscotti. I just could not wrap my head around it. But anyhow, I like it. I like my coffee. And between my coffee and my Coke Zeros, I like those. Yep. Cruising right along. I'm going to have to find me somewhere to park. Alright. Let's see. Make repairs. Make the repairs, sir. Alright, let's go here. That actually could work. Oh, cool. I've been there before, and we got to go there anyway, so it works out. Yeah, duh. That was most assuredly a duh moment. That was most assuredly a duh moment, Ryan. But, you know what? Hey, it's all good. You know, sometimes we have brain farts, and I use a, game lag. Isn't that nice? I have a 20-ounce coffee cup. It's a Mighty Mug. And she bought it for me because it keeps the hot stuff hot for like 6 hours and whatnot. And it keeps the cold stuff cold for like 12. So, yeah. Had to catch a mouse. The cat was chasing one around the house. Well, bro, that's what you got a cat for. Let the cat chase the mouse. He'll eventually catch it, pin it down with his front paws, and then he'll sit there and put the mouse's head. This is going to sound disgusting to anyone listening that hasn't commented, but I do own cats. A cat, it's my wife's, but my mom's had cats for years. But he'll put the mouse's head in his mouth, and he'll suffocate the mouse. Now, you know, you would think, in the terms of a human being, if my head was small enough to fit in your mouth, that I would try to bite your tongue. You know what I mean? I don't know if a mouse thinks like that, or if it just can't move its mouth or whatever, but anyhow, cat suffocates the mouse. Most of the time, indoor cats that are, you know, domesticated, that aren't wild and whatnot, they'll sit there and they'll catch the mouse, they'll kill the mouse, and then they'll pick the mouse up and bring the mouse and put it in front of the owner like, see, I earned my keep. Well, the cat had wounded it already. The blood was going everywhere. Okay, yeah, he did his job. He did his job very nicely then. Good job. That mouse was very, very scared. Would have helped if I'd have turned my turn signal on the right way, but whatever. Blood going everywhere. Okay, so since you've had that happen, I will ask this, and this is going to be morbid too, but I'm curious to know. Is a mouse's blood red, like ours? Seeing how the blood was going everywhere, I figured you'd be the one to tell me. Alright, fine. Beep your horn. I don't care. Turn signalage, please, and thank you. Excuse me. Over here belching like a little pig, oink oink. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Yay. At least we made the turn. Going to make some repairs. We don't need no rest. Just need to make some repairs. Only because I've damage the truck really heavily. And we don't need fuel either, so I'm good with that too. Yeah. Good deal. Let's check out the truck configurations real fast and see what we can do to this thing. Yeah, our next one will be available at level 13, which is fine, I reckons. Cool. That one will be available at level 20, which is nice. And the next one will be available at level 13, which I think that'll be the paint scheme I want anyway, so that works. And away we go. Cruising right on down the road. What do I do for a living during the day? Well, I'm a lead stock man for a local grocery store in my area. I've been doing that for, I don't know, probably about 10 years. Basically, you know, you think, oh, lead stocker and everything like that, so, you know, you think it's a very meaningless, thankless, underpaid situation, but I've been there long enough and I've got the store manager's ear tight enough in my hand that I'm pretty much basically his right hand man, and I'm also kind of like an unofficial assistant manager. It's like if the store manager's there, for instance, during the day, and he has to leave and go somewhere, he'll toss me his keys to the facility and say, here you go, just look after our interest. And I'll go, okay. Throw his keys on my hip and just roll on. If any problems arise, shoplifters, customer needs, and stuff like that, usually the front end staff gets me to address it. So, I mean, I've pretty much been there and been doing what I've been doing for the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, I guess, doing it the way I've been doing it. But you know, it's all right. I mean, I like my schedule. It does. My schedule definitely benefits me wanting to get into this streaming thing, because I want to stream to entertain, but at the end of the day, the ultimate goal for my streaming I would love for this to turn into my full-time job, because then I could literally set myself up to stream for, you know, 8 hours a day, and then I don't even have to leave my house. If I need to mow grass, I do that about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, and then start streaming about, I don't know, 12:30, 1 o'clock, something like that. Stream till 4. Come back after dinner and everything, and then click right on up the road with it some more. You know, so it would definitely benefit me even more. But again, the stream's got to take off and, you know, get to the point where, you know, if you've got your chat swiped over to where you can read chat, you'll see a little star down there. That's because on Facebook, my stream is monetization eligible, which means people can donate money to the stream. I don't ask, I don't even require it. It's just, it's there for those that want to. Anybody that does is, you know, greatly appreciated. You know, much love to anyone that wants to ever donate. I mean, like I said, I don't beg for it, but you know, if somebody wants to, then yeah, I'm aces with that. I'm really cool with it. I mean, I've even done up through my streaming software. I've even done up a merch store to where we can to where people can buy merchandise like coffee cups, hats, or not hats, coffee cups, t-shirts, pillows. Those are the only things I have up there right now. Well, biggest thing is I like to during the fall and the spring and even the wintertime. I'm an outdoorsy type. I like to get outside and do stuff, work on stuff, and I like to build stuff. So it just during the summertime, it's just too daggum hot to be out there playing and whatnot. Because I do not have an air conditioned workshop, so you know, and I haven't pushed my luck with it, but I'm pretty sure that if I'm doing anything but a remodel in the house, I'm fairly certain my wife would lose her marbles if I was building stuff inside the house that was not for the house. I have done that. I did that probably 18 years ago. When I lived with my mom, we lived in a huge double wide trailer. And we had a great big living room. And we never used the living room. We always used the den. So I sat there and I was just getting into building stuff. So my very first project that I ever built was I built a nice big dog house for our dogs because they needed one. And I won't just go and buy some little ratty plastic thing because we had been through a couple of those and they had destroyed them. So I said, well, I'll just build one out of wood. My mom looked at me like I had no clue what I was doing. I said, yeah, I know what I'm doing. So we went out to Lowe's. I bought my first miter saw, bought the lumber I felt like I would need, figured out what I was going to do, how I was going to do it, and I built a monster of a doghouse and built it all right there in the living room. And then my next task later in that same year, it was literally, I'm not lying. If I'm lying, I'm crying. I ain't shed the first tear. Boom! I like it. I like it. Yeah, that's what the star does. That's what the star does. It's for the donation side of it. Yeah, I mean, it's really cool that actually happens. But I've never had it happen to me as far as donations are concerned. But the best one ever, and the one that really, besides my first one, the one I think that sticks out the most in my mind, and I don't recommend this to anybody, but, my mom told me, like, literally, the day before Thanksgiving, she was at work, and I was at the house. I had the day off or whatever. And I told her, I said, she goes, you know what I'd love to have? And I said, what? She goes, I would love to have a kitchen table for Thanksgiving to set everything up on. Because we didn't have one. We ate on TV trays in the den. I mean, it sounds dumb, but, not like we were poor. We just didn't have a use for a kitchen table. We put our stuff on the counter and rolled with it. And then we sit there and we would eat off TV trays. And it served a purpose. It was me, her, and my sister. And I was like, yeah, I can build you a kitchen table. I said, you get off work, let's go to Lowe's. She goes, okay, we'll go to Lowe's. We go to Lowe's. I come home with a 4-foot by 8-foot sheet, 3/4 inches thick of MDF. And I sat there and I had cut that thing. I had Lowe's cut it in half for me. And I sat there and I went... I still laugh when I think about it because it was so stupid. I sat there and I built her a kitchen table Wednesday night right before Thanksgiving. She had worked all day. She was prepping dinner or prepping Thanksgiving and whatnot, all the side dishes that went along with it. And we were up until like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. When I finished, she had a very, very well thought out and nice looking kitchen table. The only thing it needed to be finished off as far as covering it, whatever we were going to do with it. And we sat there and for the time being we just covered it with plastic. Okay, now keep in mind, I say it was MDF, but it was I'm just going to call it was sawdust that had just been glued together to look like a piece of wood. It did not have no grain to it whatsoever. So whatever that's called, I think it's called MDF, but yeah, no, it wasn't OSB. I do know that. But no, we sit there and I built that and we sit there and put plastic over it, take the plastic down to the underside of the table, and that was the way it went. I don't use that mess. I use when I build stuff nowadays, I use like um, I built my little girl a toy box, and I used plywood, but I got it all sanded down real nice and stained it up real good. Then I put a good polyurethane on it, nice healthy clear coat. So yeah, yep, there you go. And hey, you say it's the worst kind of material to use to build a table. Let me tell you something. When I put them ceramic tiles on that table didn't give, didn't budge, and that thing lasted until it fell over in a U-Haul on a move when we took it apart to move it. And even then, the wood was still great underneath it. The problem was the tiles busted off of it. That was the only problem. Made for speaker enclosures. Well, hey, you know, it served the purpose we needed for a table. Did exactly what I needed it to do. And it lasted for, like I said, matter of fact, the wood underneath it was absolutely perfect after the thing fell over. It was just great. It was heavy as all sin, but it was great. It was a wonderful table. She loved it. She was super happy. It was 4 feet by 4 feet. I lopped the corners off of it to make like an octagon, and then the following spring we sat there and we went to Lowe's and we picked out ceramic tiles. Went through a whole bunch of different types of ceramic tiles, just trying to figure out what type she liked. And we ended up special ordering, and as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I could order it, but luckily enough I don't have to because I got a whole bunch of them left. Exactly. Work with what you got. And especially considering my knowledge at building was very, very limited and whatnot, and I like this streaming stuff. I'm expanding my knowledge every day. I learn something new, or I read something and I try it. You know, and I just, as we have issues, I troubleshoot it. So, but no, it was really cool because not knowing what I did then, now I just know what to do. Now I know how to build it. You know, now if I built a new one, I would actually sit there and build it differently. But I mean, seriously, it's just, she loved it, and we finally settled on the tile pattern we wanted to do. And we ended up special ordering this, like almost like a ruby red, I think is what it's called. Special ordered this ruby red tile, went with like this opal colored tile and a black, and they're all gloss and whatnot. So I learned how to build a table and how to tile a table all within a 6-month time span, and had never done tile work before and had no idea what I was doing. And that table came out, and she was super impressed. She was super pleased. She's like, yep, I guess you do have a little bit of a knack for building, don't you? I was like, I try. Just used to eat at off TV trays, all the... There we go, that's a nice wreck. Dang on, what'd I do? Hook onto his trailer with my truck? Be off TV trays all the time as a kid. Yeah, I mean, I did too. I mean, before my mom, she had a big dining room table years before that and whatnot. My grandmother had a nice dining room table, and I mean, it was what it was. I mean, I don't remember what happened to the dining room table my mom had. I know it was a tile top, and that's where we came up with the idea for a tile top table. But yeah, I mean, we sat there and we talked about it for a while about what she wanted to do and how to do it and everything. As far as we got the general blueprint down, but then we started talking about how to, you know, are we going to cover it in tile? Are we going to do this? How do we want to finish it? Because obviously you don't want to sit there and have MDF and it get wet from plates or anything like that. Well, I tell you what, the one project that I'm probably the absolute most proud of, besides my daughter, my niece and my nephew's toy boxes that I've built for them. My daughter and my niece, their toy boxes. My niece has two. She's got one that's at her dad's, and then she's got one that's at her mom's. Well, the one that I built first is the exact same dimensions, color, everything except the name on the front of it's different. It's her name, and my daughter's has her name on it. And they're stained in like a honey blonde, and then I put a nice heavy poly on both of them and whatnot, and trimmed them out in like a bubblegum pink, and painted the inside bubblegum pink. And these bad boys are like 2 feet by 2 feet by 4 feet, 2 feet deep from front to back, 2 feet depth top to bottom, 4 feet from end to end. So, and they have a little roof to it like a dollhouse and whatnot. So those I'm probably the most proud of. My nephew's, I made his up to look like an ammo crate and whatnot, because he's a boy, and what do you do for a little boy? You make him a toy box that looks like an ammo crate. And then I trimmed his in a Carolina blue, and I did his in such a way that it looked like a basketball jersey on the front with the name and whatnot. So I thought, you know, my sister loves that. She actually thinks it's really cool. The ammo crate part of it, all I did for it, just used big old black rope from Lowe's for handles. But the one I'm probably the most proud of, and it's the one that took me the longest to build, and I've got to be completely honest, I probably wouldn't change but maybe one thing about it, if I had to rebuild that cabinet. And that would just be the way I built it overall. As far as the cabinet itself, it's like 6.5 foot tall, and it's got 4 double hung doors and whatnot. And my mom wanted the doors to be like old school barn doors that had the trimmed out perimeter in one before, and then have X's in the middle of them. And I told her, I said, I can't do that because the doors, when we made them, the way we made the cabinet, the doors were so narrow the way they hung, because they were kind of like French doors, and we used big old gate hinges on them things, and we actually used a gate latch to close it. We wanted it to look like a barn. So we sit there, and this thing's like, I don't know, it's like 2-3 foot wide, probably 2 foot deep, front to back, and then it's like, I don't know, it's like 6.5 foot tall, something like that. And it sits on wheels. The wheels got added literally like 3 years later because we wanted to move it around, and she got tired of having to ask me for help, so she made me put wheels on it. Because that bad boy weighs about as much as a refrigerator when it's empty. And now she can just grab it and move it wherever she wants, since it's got wheels. When it's fully loaded, it rolls like a dream. But I sat there and took the cabinet, and we were trying to decide what we wanted to cover it in. I didn't want to just do plywood, because any knucklehead could do plywood. I wanted to do something super creative, as you said. And the real creative part was, and it probably, in retrospect, it's probably the dumbest thing I've ever done, but I would be glad to do it again just because the end result was gorgeous. And that would be to actually put, we used 1x4s for the siding on it. We actually used 1x4s. There was, for the siding itself, it was probably like 60 1x4s, I think it was. Something like that. It was probably more. And that encompassed the doors, the sides, and the back. And that's what we did for that. And we stained it honey blonde. We didn't use no poly. As a matter of fact, I did it in such a way that I kind of sort of countersunk the screws, because I used drywall screws, because all I did was use pine 1x4s is all I used. And we sat there and we stained it that honey blonde, and since the drywall screws were black, it actually made the screws look like they had weathered and whatnot, especially where they had pushed in, because I didn't pre-drill the holes. They actually went in there, and where they kind of countersunk and bent the wood down, it looked like they had been there for a while after I stained it. So that right there, I'm probably the most happiest about that cabinet. I really am, because that cabinet was actually, that was for from start to finish, I think that cabinet probably took me, it took me about a month or more to build that cabinet, just because of the way I stained it and everything. Like, before I put the siding on it, we stained all the siding and whatnot. In between, we stained the edges of the siding, and we stained one side of the siding. And then I sat there, and while we were staining that, I stained the frame and the shelves, so I had full access to everything. And then I put the siding on it with the stained side to the inside of the cabinet, and then I came back and stained the outside. So that was literally, like I said, that was hands down probably my favorite one. And I will build another one eventually for myself. Mine will be more of a microwave stand than it will be a pantry, because she wanted basically a pantry, because we didn't have one really. There wasn't really a pantry closet in the kitchen, so she wanted a pantry, and that's how that whole thing came about. But yeah, I think she liked it. As a matter of fact, I know she loves it. My stepdad actually went a step further, and he actually added to it, which is something that I didn't think of doing in the initial setup of it. But now that I know, he actually, when he did it, what he did to it was he added these little metal shelves. Like, they're just little wire baskets. He mounted them on the inside of the doors, and that's where all of her spices sit at now. So, I mean, I give him credit. That was actually a pretty neat little idea that I really wish we had thought of. But it's got a, it's got like a 70-30 split on the door, to where the two top doors are like 70% long, and then the bottom doors are 30%. So right, let's cruise on down the road. Oof. Alright now, what the dealio here? Excuse me. Ooh-wee. Almost ran that little cart all kinds of over. That's not a good thing. Yep, I'm liking it so far. Woof. Wall. Let's see, where's we heading? I don't even know where we're heading to be perfectly honest. Let's see, we're heading down to Oxnard. We're heading to Oxnard, California. That's where we're heading to. Alright. Okay, I get the memo. Stay off the wall. Okay, let's drive with no headlights. That'll be fun. Yeah. Speed limit's 55, so we've got to be in California just because of that. Oh no, we're being in single player. I can just jump in here and take a look. Oh wow, we're in Stockton. We're on I-5 right now. Yeah, we've almost there. Matter of fact, I think we'll make it without having to stop again. I don't even think we're going to need fuel, which is even better. I like that. I'll be glad to get back to level 20 so I can get my Mac Anthem back on the road, because I miss that. I hadn't had a chance to really play with it since I reinstalled and didn't save my profile like a genius. But not crying over spilt milk because we're back up to level 11. Ay, ay, ay. I'm Brizoke as all kinds. See if I got... Oh. Okay. Well, I can borrow 50,000 if I need to, but I really don't want to. I need to get me another truck on the road is what I need to do. So, yeah. Well, there went that coffee. That's done. I know what killed a good chunk of my money was sitting there and doing that mess. Really? So we're just gonna go slow, huh? Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I did. But oh well. That's what happens when you start out. You have choices to make, and this time I'm actually doing better because I've got a hired driver that's actually making money for me. The only downfall is every time a game change gets detected, whether it be like when I add in Coast to Coast or if I go to MP, it resets my driver and me back to the home base. And so if he's on a high dollar delivery, he doesn't finish that delivery out. And that kind of sucks because I kind of shoot myself in the foot that way. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to stick to the profiles, to a profile that I have. I actually created a profile, well, a save spot tonight. So that way I can actually save my progress, whether it be single player or multiplayer and whatnot. So that way I can kind of work them in tandem. So that way if I go into multiplayer and whatnot, yeah, it might reset me back to the home base, but, you know, I won't be so worried about it because when I go back to single player, I'll be there unless I've actually made a considerable amount of money, and then, you know, I'll probably sit there and just roll on like that. Really, boss? Okay. Go ahead. Go right on ahead. Hey, Dan, how's that chat looking on the left side of the screen, brother? I'm just curious to know. I know what I see, but I'm also viewing mine on a iPad Pro, so it's, you know, a little bit different for me. But I was just curious to know what, you know, curious to know what your thoughts are on the chat being actually incorporated into the stream. I only did that. Granted, I know all you see is like your comments and stuff, but I only did that just because I actually, since I stream to YouTube and Twitch, if somebody comments from YouTube or Twitch, and I'm staring down the Facebook chat on my tablet, it actually allows me, because I see all the chat on one of my monitors, but it allows me to actually see all of my chats that come in from YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, and whatnot. And I figure for people who are viewing on the other platforms, having the chat on the screen to where they could actually read what's coming out, you know, when I'm speaking to somebody on YouTube or Twitch, then, you know, it would actually be beneficial to them to see that I'm talking to an actual person and not somebody in my house. Then that way I don't have to keep saying YouTube or Twitch or Facebook or whichever. That's why I figured I'd ask what your thoughts on that chat on the left side of the screen are. I mean, it can't be scrolled. I can scroll it, but it can't be scrolled manually on the screen. Or not. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Oh, where's Demario when I need him? Demario, help me out. Chat's been good tonight. Viewership has been sluggish at best. Oh well. Five hours. It's optimized. I might have to drop the settings down just a touch. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know that I'm on. Keep streaming tonight. I don't know. I might actually be fitting to get ready to wrap it up. Bonka, 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 bum, bum. I don't know, but I've been told a green grass crop, got a green set of legs. Oh boy. Hello. Alright, come on now. Let's pay attention. Alright. On the road would be great. Crash the truck. Downgrade my game by right-clicking on my game. Okay. Well, at least I figured out how to do that, so yeah. Alright, well, why not? Let's see here. Alright, yeah, we'll deliver this load. How much? Alright, cool. 1% damage on the trailer. Right on. Right on. Good deal. Got about 9 minutes to go. Right on, right on. Right on, right on. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ba 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 ba. I'm bored if y'all can't tell. Yeah. Oh well, I'm bored. I ain't worried about it. I'm so bored, I wish I had $1 million. $1 million would be fun right now. Well, in the jungle, the mighty jungle, known as California. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, known as California. We're only doing 60 miles an hour and it's speeding. Oh well. I am so bored. Hi, guy. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. That'll work. Keep me on the straight shot. California don't make no sense. Why do they got a road over there and a road over here and they both go to the exact same place? I don't get it. Ba-bam. I I gotta get back into Truckers MP. Yeah. That's what I gotta do. We're gonna deliver this load, and we're probably going back to Truckers MP is what we're gonna probably do. So there's gonna be a little bit of a delay in the stream, a little bit of a break, but it's all good. Make a couple of changes. Yep, it'll be fine. And I got about 6 minutes till we deliver this one here, so I think we should be okay. Oh wow, that's not bad at all. I think we'll be all right. See if we can make out a quick change and then go to Truckers MP, see if that works, and then who honestly knows, because I don't know. I don't know anything. And I'm broke. Man, I'm so broke, it's not funny. And my truck's breaking down. And I'm trying to get it there before it shuts off completely. Come on, Kenworth. Let's go, sir. Made me trade you in on a Peterbilt. Mm-hmm. Keep it up. I'll trade you right smooth in on that Peterbilt 579. Don't even care. Don't even give a care. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. 91 miles an hour. Let's see what happens. Burn. Yup. I don't know what the deal is on it, though. That's interesting. Dee 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 dum bum bum boy. Hey, Big A, what's up? How are you doing tonight, buddy? Behaving yourself? Big A watching me on YouTube. Yeah, man, just doing a little trucking tonight, buddy. Good deal, man. Good deal. Good deal. You ready for trunk or treat? Ba-bum, 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 bum, ba-bum. Yes, yes, yes. Whoa! Alright, there's a road there. Stay on it. Yes, sirree, Bob. I like it, sir. I like it. Alright, now, come on. Let's pay attention to where we're going. Yes, sirree, Bob. I hope so, buddy. I really do. I hope this channel takes off and just flies like the wind, man. I really do. I really and truly do hope that it actually flies It would tickle me to death if this thing actually did what I want it to do. This and Twitch, that'd be great. I mean, I'm up to 426 followers on Facebook. So, I mean, if I could cross the 100 mark with YouTube, I'd be tickled to death. I really would. That would just make me very happy. Oh, come on, truck. Don't act this way. Be nice. Truck wanting to die out on me. Alright, come on. I know we got engine malfunction. I'll repair it after I get this thing done. Let's go, dude. Come on. I've got a mail. Because I just paid bills. Couldn't find a job and had to return empty. Fuel and maintenance was $1,006. Boy, he better learn how to find a job. That's all I'm saying. Telling you, man, my driver just oof. Dude gonna sit there and go all that way and can't find a job. Costing me money. $1,000 here, $1,000 there. It all adds up. And now I'm in the hole by like $1,000. Thanks, driver. You're awesome. Alright, let me get outside the truck here for just a minute. Take a look, see what we got going on. Now let's bag her up. There we go. Just enough to do what I needed to do. Come on now. Pay attention, sir. Alright, where do you want it? Oh, of course. Of course you do. You want it right there by the road. Good job. Good job. Of course you want it right here by the road. That's dandy. That's real dandy. That's handy dandy. I don't know how in the world they want it. Oh well. Invisible wall at the railroad tracks. Isn't that nice? Talk all the smack you want to talk. This is like a primo backing job. Pow. Boom, 100 over 100. I like it. I like it. Good work. Are you serious right now? Get out of town. Alright, well, I'll take the fact that you only took $2,000 from me. That's great. Yeah, that'll work. Alrighty, fragile cargoes. Hazardous. Fragile. No. There we go. Let's do this. Hit that. Apply. Okay, cool. Now we should have 2. Your account is overdrawn. Overdraft settled. Good deal. Good deal. Alright, now let's, account balance is $30,000. Now, how much do I owe? Or how much can I borrow? $60,000? And I think we're going to have to just make trips and make money. I really do. Just because... it'd be alright. Alright, let me look at the map and see if there's anything in this general vicinity that I could actually do here. Where in the name of goodness am I? I don't even know where I'm at. Oh, there I am. Duh. All that blue around me, it was kind of hard to find it. Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. Well, let's go make some repairs and let's just see how bad this ends up being. So, probably going to end up being a nightmare. Probably going to cost me like 30 grand to fix the truck. So, yeah. Probably not even going to fix the truck. Probably just going to go ahead and just do this instead. It's a good looking truck though. Alright. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, Jeep. Hurry up. I ain't got all day. Come on, stoplight. Hurry up and change. I'm in a hurry. Got things to do, places to go, people to entertain here. Let's do this. Of course, who am I kidding? Ain't nobody to entertain. I ain't a single soul watching this deal right now. I'm freestyle right now, which is great for me. Yeah. But oh well. Alright, cool. Now I'm the one holding me up. That's even better. I like holding me up. Alright, that bull bar is gonna go. That thing's ugly as dirt. It's gotta go. Oh, of course. This is the one that's like this. Alright, that's cool. There we go. Bust a U-turn right in the street. That'll work. I should have went straight whenever I was at that stoplight, but I didn't, because I didn't pay attention to where I was at. This is a similar setup to another place I've been in the game. So, yeah. Alright, here we go. Now, we are at level 13. So let's see what we got going on. Yeah, say I had a quick text I need to respond to. Okay. Okay, so we can't do that one yet, but 6x4, 220 gallons. Alright, so we can upgrade to that. Now let's see what the paint job is. Oh, goody. My custom paint job that I like so good. Yeah. What is the number? I don't. For real. Okay, yeah. My man's, good job, bro. Alright, well, let's see. Switch it back. Okay, so let's get off that screen real quick. Now let's go here. Alright, cool. And I'll save that as a preset, which it should work. So let's flip the colors around. Let's go to... Oh, I didn't... Okay, yeah, I did. I was finna say I didn't say black. What is wrong with me? I ain't got no good sense. And use that one. There we go. Ooh. Now we're back in action. Now we're cooking with gas. I like that paint job. That's actually my favorite paint job. It really is. Out of all the paint jobs in the game, that is my favorite. And that paint job is going to cost me $23,000. Okay, beacons. Still none of that. And let's, okay, here we go. We'll replace that bumper, and then I'm going to ditch the bull bar. I don't know, let's see. Do I like that bull bar better or not? I don't know. I'll probably keep it. I don't know. I got any viewers out there. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Bull bar or no bull bar? As with the bull bar, as without the bull bar. With bull bar, without. One more time with. And then without. I don't know. I don't know. I know some people would be like, well, it's your game. Do what you want to do. That's what my wife says. So, yeah, I'll probably just go without the bull bar until I hear something different from somebody else. I know Michael would be like, yeah, keep the bull bar. So, we're going to go ahead and confirm this order. I know I can upgrade side skirts, but I don't, or the lighting, don't want to. Okay, now let's see how bad the repair bill on this thing's getting ready to be. Repair. Ouch. And of course, I get socked with an overdraft because I didn't have the money in the account to take care of it. That's quite alright, though. I'm not worried about that mess. We are $5,000 overdrawn. So I guess we're going to go ahead and take a loan anyways. Why not? You know what? I'm fitting to do something that I don't normally do. I really don't normally do this, and this guy's ticking me off enough that I'm going to go ahead and do this right now just because I'm fed up with it. Driver manager. Let's dismiss this guy. Yep, I do. I've never fired a driver before. He's my first one that I fired. And now, fixing to sell that truck of his. And that problem now solves itself. Now, let's go to recruitment agencies. And let's hire a driver. See what we got. Okay, let's hire this driver here. Maybe she'll be worth her salt. Okay, she's now hired. Now, let's truck manager, Kenworth. Actually, I'll go to driver manager. Driver manager, here we go. Let's go to her, and let's put her into. Okay, so are you for real right now? I can't do that. Okay, let's go here. Let's put her on a long distance so she can make money. Relocate to here, and then put her in that spot there. Yes, I am. There we go. Alright. Now we're freestyle. Quick jobbing it. Going wherever we want to go, which is even better. There we go. Now we're going to take this load here. Uh-oh. I was fixing to say this is not a good thing. Maybe she'll do better. I've got her in my Kenworth, so that actually should help her out a little bit. Okay, let me make one little slight truck manager. Go to my Kenworth. Let's go to upgrade it. Let's go here. And then let's go ahead and put an $11,000 part on. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and check out the motor while we're here. Okay, no new motor upgrades. Come on now. And we got the 18-speed tranny in it, so yeah, she's good. Confirm order. Okay. My truck, I'm still going to upgrade that thing. Drive. Thing says oversized load. Oh boy. Yeah, it's like a lift truck chassis is what it looks like. 'Cause if it was a lift truck, I think the lift truck would actually be heavier. Alright, here we go. Okay. Oops. Really? That front end loader's sitting all in the bushes. Isn't that neat? Okay. Alright, now are we going to make this turn without hitting anything? Look like we wiped out a sign, but I think we're alright. We didn't get a trailer damage on the thing, so we should be fine. Yeah, we're sitting at zeros all across the board on that, so we should be good. Hauling this heavy haul load to New Mexico. And away we go. Oh. Yes, I am on single player. Usually I'm on, I've been playing on multiplayer the last couple days, but there was an update that came out, and I just literally, during the stream, figured out from a friend of mine how to fix it. So I just didn't want to stop streaming and jump into multiplayer. I figured I'd just do this and just hang out and keep cruising on the stream. That's because I haven't sat there and changed my settings there, Dallas. I have to actually change the setting to accommodate for an out-of-date mod, and I haven't done that yet. Oh boy, we got trailer damage. Not good. Besides, I didn't want to put up a be right back and have to do all that mess because I wasn't sure how long it would take to actually do it. So, therefore, I didn't want to keep the stream down no longer than I had to. So, I figured it'd be easier just to keep cruising in single player. Granted, it's more fun in multiplayer. People to talk to there. Ain't a single soul to talk to here other than the people who are chatting. So, but thank you for tuning in, Dallas. I do appreciate it. Tuning in on the YouTube. But I'll get that sorted out, the multiplayer thing. I'll get that sorted out in the morning, and I'll be back into multiplayer tomorrow. Right now, tonight, I'm just going to keep in the single player because I got sick and tired of that raggedy driver I had. Eric and Riggs is on right now. I was with them, but did something to make it crash. What? See, that usually happens. Oh, okay, cool, Bones. Cool. Got you, Bones from American Truckers MP. Good deal. I honestly didn't know your name, Bones, so it works out. But yeah, man, I'm glad you tuned in on the channel, brother. Hit that subscribe button while you're there. Keep following me, but I promise you guys I will be back because I had so much fun Saturday night, and I took Sunday night off to spend time with the fam and everything like that. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get that thing sorted in the morning. I actually messaged Eric on Steam, and he told me how to fix it. So yeah, I shot him a message real quick. I grabbed my phone while I was streaming and just shot him a message on Steam like, hey, how do I fix this? And he told me what to do. So I want to be able to take my time and fix it right, and hopefully tomorrow they'll have an update and I won't have to fix it. Not saying I'm lazy, but it would be nice. See, I didn't play yesterday, so I would have known about it then, and I could have had it fixed for today. But, you know, at least I'm doing American Truck, and at least I am streaming, so that actually helps out. I mean, I actually enjoyed chatting with you guys Saturday night, so, you know, it was fun. It actually reminded me of years ago chatting with folks in a game I played called Tribes. So, yeah, it was fun having the voice chat then, and it's actually fun having voice chat now. Do me a favor, since we are friends on Steam and you and Eric's in the same Discord, shoot me a link to that Discord in Steam so that way I can get in on the Discord. So that way I can just join you guys up and chat. Oh, come on, truck, come on. No, I've had to fire a driver. Dude sat there and costed me like $1,600, and I was very unhappy about that because he went all the way yonder and took a load, or didn't get a load, and had to travel back. Fuel and expenses was like $1,000, and that put me in the hole because I was broke after paying loan payments. And I was like, you guys to go. So I gave him up, sold his truck, and then I sat there and turned around and hired a new driver and stuck her in my truck. And now I'm just freewheeling it here in this Kenworth, hauling this heavy haul. A warning, it will be dark 24/7 till Halloween. Oh, thank you for the heads up on that. Will be dark 24/7 till after Halloween. Yeah, I guess that's their way of having fun. I guess that'd be a neat little change too. Because I'm used to having some daylight, so, yeah. But it's all good. We got high beams. Till they come out with a mod where I can put spotlights on the roof, in which case then I will have those. Put some spotlights on the roof of my Kenworth cruising around in Truckers MP. By the way, since I got you here and we're chit-chatting, are there any mods for Truckers MP? Like notables like trucks or anything like that, or is it just straight up what it is? Alright, cool, got you, brother. I got your message. I actually heard it. I heard the bloop in my ear, in my headset, and I heard the vibrate of my phone, so that actually worked. No, I was just curious because I've heard some people talk about mods, and I'm trying to figure out, you know, if there are mods for the Truckers MP side of it. Because if there are, I might have to get those. Because I know there's mods for the single player, because I've got those trucks. I've got, well, not all of them. I got a couple of them. I got the Kenworth T800 and the Mack Anthem. I can't drive either one of them at their maxed out, tricked out states. Because I'm so low level. I'm such a noob. That's how you know I'm a noob, when I'm driving a heavy haul, hauling it with a Kenworth. That's not my T800. This is fun. Only ones for MP only ones you can use on MP is the extended frames for day cabs. Other than that, no. Well, I'm not interested then. I don't drive a day cab. I drive sleeper trucks. See? Sleeper truck. And that's what I like. So, yeah. Although I am happy. I finally upgraded the friggin' chassis on my personal Kenworth that my driver's driving right now. I finally upgraded it. Got the unlock because I hit level 13 to upgrade it to a 6x4. Thank God for that. So yeah, that made me very happy. I love this company I'm driving for right now. They put me in a truck and it was like, you know, quarter tank of gas. So yay, I gotta find a place to get fuel now because the game couldn't put me into a truck that had a full tank of fuel. Wonderful. Isn't that amazing? No, I am going to actually get me a couple more other trucks. Once I hire some more drivers, I'll probably go ahead and just I'll basically buy the trucks I want and hire I think it'd be like 4 drivers and whatnot to run those trucks. And then I'll start buying other trucks to put drivers in. You know, I don't know how you'd go about doing that, Bones. I mean, I think you asked me that the other night. I really almost believe you did. Either you or somebody else, but I swear it was you. Either that or there's 2 people that's got the same intent in mind. Because I feel like I had somebody on Facebook ask me. And basically, the only thing I could think of is reach out, go to SCS's website and see if there's a thing for contacting. And reach out to them to see if there's a way that you could actually, you know, contact the dev team and see if they can incorporate that. Because I'm pretty sure there'd be a demand. But again, too, you also have to think about everything that SCS does, the Kenworths and the Peterbilts, they've got the license to use those trucks in the game and call them what they are by their given name in the real world. If you see like a F-250 or an F-150 Ford, just because it looks like an F-150, it's kind of like GTA. It'll have the look, but it'll be called something different and whatnot. So, yeah, I mean, they've got the rights to the Euro Truck stuff and SCS. That's correct. SCS. That's the manufacturer who made the game. That's the people who developed it and put it out. That's American Truck and Euro Truck. That's their parent company. But yeah, no, they actually have to get permission from like Kenworth and Peterbilt to use these particular models of trucks. And from what I have heard through the SCS forum, well, not heard, but read, apparently, I've seen a developmental picture of it. Apparently, they're fixing to incorporate the truck that I want to drive, and that's the International Lone Star. So that'll be cool. But I mean, there's a lot of negotiations that has to go on there. A lot of things. What's up, Gregory? How are you doing? Gregory on Facebook. Yeah, I'm chatting with Dallas on YouTube right now. You can see that chat on the left-hand side of your screen there, Gregory. And likewise you, Dallas. But yeah, no, I mean, you could do that. Reach out to them and see exactly what they could do. I mean, it all depends. If Kenworth or Peterbilt makes a a long chassis like that, then in theory it would be relatively easy to do that. If they don't, then it might be a bit more challenging. I mean, I don't know necessarily how you'd go about doing it, but yeah. I mean, I think I get what you're saying, a long chassis, and I'm pretty sure it's primarily for the Peterbilt, so that way you can have the long chassis Pete in the multiplayer. So, yeah, I think that would be probably the only way to do it, but I'm really looking forward to the International Lone Star because that's a good-looking truck. It really is. I saw one here where I live a couple years ago. It was blacked out except for the chrome on the grill. And I was like, man, that's a gorgeous truck. And then I saw a completely murdered out one on Facebook. I saw a video of it. And I showed that to my wife. I said, if Darth Vader was a truck driver, this would be his truck. Because it just, when it was murdered out like that, the grill being as chrome as it was, and then they just completely blacked it out. All the chrome stuff was blacked out on it. I'm like, yeah, if Darth Vader was a truck driver, that's his truck right there. So, but yeah, like I say, as far as that suggestion, Bones, that's the only thing I can really come up with for you, bud. I wish I could give you more of an answer, but that's probably going to be the best I can do. I mean, unless you can reach out to Truckers MP and see if they can add something in, the long frames. That'd be the only thing I could think of. If you want it specifically in multiplayer, if you've already got the mod in single, but you want to have the same mod in multi, I would say reach out to Truckers MP. Try to contact them and see if they can put it in and whatnot, since they're not necessarily bound by the rules and regs of ATS. I mean, that would be the one and only thing I could think of that you could do outside of contacting SCS directly. I'm glad you stopped in, Gregory. I really am. Glad you came by, hanging out. Now leaving. I guess coming back. I don't know. So, but anyhow. But no, that would be a way to go. Reach out to Truckers MP and see if they could put it in. Since they've already got the long chassis for the day cab, I wouldn't see where they'd have an issue putting in a long chassis for a sleeper truck and whatnot. You would think it'd be relatively simple, but again, I'm not a coder, so I don't know. Oh boy. Now we're getting tight. Got a wall on one side and a truck on the other. No, I actually had fun running with you guys the other night, Bones. It was really cool. That was actually my plan tonight, was to get in and run with y'all, and then I realized I couldn't get into Truckers MP, and I'm like, well, that sucks. Plan B. And then, like, the first 3 minutes of my stream, I did not realize it, but the first 3 minutes of my stream were actually, there was chat. People could read the chat. They could hear the sounds. Do I play on PS4? No, I do not even own a PS4. Oh, boy. This is going to be interesting. We're going to hit that van, or that station wagon, I think. At least we didn't get a... As long as I don't get no damage on the trailer or the piece of equipment, I'll be happy. Kenworth pushing all of them back. Look at that. Look at that. You can't do that in... I enjoyed it. Well, see, I didn't realize that that was going to be an issue, to be perfectly honest. I honestly didn't even know that that American Truck was going to update. So, yeah. If I'd have known that, I'd have been like, well, okay. And again, like I said, I didn't play yesterday. That was pretty sweet seeing them cars pile up like that. That was actually kind of funny. Can't do that in a multiplayer. Dude, I'm telling you, I just knew that cat the other night was going to sit there and lose his marbles with me whenever I hit him going through Las Vegas. All right, come on, dump truck, go. Well, that's what I said. I honestly didn't even think about it and whatnot. I really didn't. Would have been handy if I'd have had the Discord at that point in time. I could have just jumped in on Discord before I even started streaming. Hey, there's my T800 Kenworth. There goes another T680. But yeah, if I'd have had the Discord, I would have just asked on Discord, like, hey guys, what do I do? I'm an idiot. Because, I mean, I figure it like this. Whenever they do an update, if it's a mod compatibility update, an issue with the mods like Coast to Coast or something like that, then, yeah, just disable the mods and keep on trucking. You know, that's what I do. I would have never thought of downgrading the compatibility on the mods, so, or on the game. Alright, come on, truck. Hurry up. Wow, he zipped right around me and then hit the brakes. Oh, this is real art imitating real life. I love it. I love it. So, yeah, that was definitely art imitating some real life. Now, I'm just trying to wrap my stupid head around why in the world my GPS brings me through a freaking neighborhood with this long haul. There's got to be a good reason for this. There's got to be. I got to see the map as to why it... Oh, I know why I did that, because I'm an idiot and didn't take my left-hand turn like I was supposed to. What the freak? What in the absolute freak are they want? Are you insane? Wow. Okay. Right on. Well, that wasn't quite what I was expecting. That roadway right there. Jeez Louise. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Well, hairpin turns, right angles. This will be fun. This is going to be real fun. Oh, well. What do you do? I discovered a recruitment agency kind of by accident. Alright, come on, trucks. Oh, y'all gonna let me go? Oh, y'all are so nice. Thank you. Clang, clang. A little too sharp. A little too sharp on the turn. Okay, invisible wall. Isn't that wonderful? There we go. Now we're good. That'll work. Now we're good. If I hadn't turned so sharp, I'd have been fine. I would have made that with zero problems. Badoop, badoop. Oh, I just got a message from Eric. If you're still watching there, Bones. Yeah, hey, Bones, if you're still there on YouTube, how's that chat looking on the screen itself? All right, keep on trucking there, truck driver. Oh boy. Not paying attention. So do I own a console at all? Well, I own an Xbox 360, but its power supply is done. It does not work anymore. So yeah, I'm pretty much over it. I'm probably gonna get my daughter a PS4 for Christmas, but that'll be hers. I don't do any PS4 or Xbox games anymore. I figure it like this: if I can't play it on PC, I don't really worry about it, just because I'm a keyboard guy. I'm keyboard and mouse. There we go. Who needs a speed limit sign or a road sign? We don't need those. But, nah. Hey, Gregory, since you're still here, how's that chat look on the left-hand side of the screen, buddy? The actual chat that's overlaid on the video, not the Facebook chat. Does that show up pretty well for you? Can you read it at all? Is it too big, too small? And besides doing the streaming stuff, as far as streaming the games, I'm still learning things, and I've been streaming for about 3 months now, maybe a little bit more than that, probably about 4. But well, thank you. Do you like it to where like when Dallas on YouTube, he was chatting in? Do you like the fact that you can actually see the comments from YouTube? I've also got Twitch set up, but I don't. If I've got viewers, nobody on Twitch is commenting. So, but do you like that? That it's actually incorporated that way? Is that something that's got some eye appeal to it? I'm just trying to get a feel and a temperature on what folks think of the chat, if it's helpful or a hindrance to the game. It helps me. I mean, it allows me to be able to not have to look over and read chat on a different setup. Because I've got my tablet open right now, or turned on right now, viewing the stream on my tablet, just because I like having something to spot check for video, to where if there's a video lag or something like that, I can see it and whatnot. It's out of the corner of my eye, so I can kind of catch it. Let's go through the mountains here. Why not? That's a sheer cliff. Yeah, as I was saying though, with regard to the streaming thing, I don't even know that I could probably figure it out as far as streaming console games, but that would require me to have a way different setup, and I just have no clue how to set that up right now. I'd have to put a lot of research into that to figure it out, just because I don't know. So yeah. That's why I say streaming from the PC is actually it's pretty smooth and functional, and it seems to work out pretty well for me. And for the most part, I've got games that I play, but you know, I don't know. We got BlizzCon coming up this weekend, so I'll probably end up streaming World of Warcraft for the weekend, just because of BlizzCon. Not doing no giveaways or nothing like that, just streaming the game. Kind of try to support Blizzard through their deal. As a matter of fact, I've never even had the virtual ticket. I've never even been to a BlizzCon. I'd like to go one year. just to see what that's all about. But that's a pricey trip to California just for that. Hang on a quick second, be right back. Restroom break real fast. Okay, we back. Sorry about that. Had to get... Oh, throw it on the floor. It's paid for. Good job. Had to get, well, what... Oh, knock that down. Okay. Oof. Had to get a drink, too, while I was at it. I ain't a little thirsty. So, we back. We cooking with gas or diesel fuel, something like that. Alrighty. Hey. Alright. Yeah. Alright. I like this. This is working out pretty well. Alright. Alright. Let's crash into stuff. That's good. Oh, 2% damage on the load. Oh, well. It'll be alright. Well, maybe it'll be alright. People don't like it. I don't care. We crash. That's what we do. That's what we've gotten known for. So, yeah. I'm all cool with it. Crashing can be fun. You are running out of fuel. Well, that ain't no joke. I've been running out of fuel since the start of this trip. What the freak? Okay, well good. At least the load's only still 2% damaged. So that's not bad. Alright, well there's a rest area. Don't need that. We need fuel. Where is a fuel stop at? Do I have one coming up? Oh boy. Okay, good. Yes, I do. Whew. Thank goodness. I'll tell you what, it was fitting to turn pretty ugly pretty quick. But we're still going to turn and go this way. What the heck? I don't want it to do that. Kick that off. And let's go. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know that that's actually going to do. Oh, well, okay, fine. Why not? I'd rather go this way. So we'll just, there we go. Redirect it this way. Yeah. And then I'll put a marker here to take me this way. That way I ain't got to go through all that. And then that'll take me down in through Vegas, and then I can cross in through Arizona. We'll go that way. That'll work. I should be able to make it to a fuel stop, though. We should be alright on fuel. Should be. No guarantees, but should be. Slide these over. Okie dokies. And away we go. All these little poles in the side of the road. Love that. Oops, wrong button. Sorry. My bad. Okie dokie. Well. Alrighty. Throwing the cruise. 60 and a 50. I think that's okay. All day, every day. Alright. Scale house. £136,919. I love how he got the bypass. That's nice. Oh, geez. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Yep. Wonderful. Oh, we're gonna hit that sign. Hopefully we don't hit this one. Oh well. Good part about it is I think in theory I don't have to pay for the repairs to the truck, which is even better for me. It's even better for me. My 7-year-old just ran in here and said if I play Minecraft, I get a party. I'm like, for reals? Okay. Yeah. I don't necessarily know that I'll end up streaming Minecraft. Who knows? We might. Anything's possible. I learned a long time ago, never say never. So, yeah. That's pretty much how I feel on it. Yep. Alright. Should be coming up on this place to get fuel. There it is. Fuel stop. Whoo. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Right. Let's get some fuel. Somebody run in and give me some coffee. Give me a large coffee, regular, not at decaf. And 10 creams, 10 sugars, please. And thank you. Fuel expenses are covered by my employer. Isn't that nice? Don't have to worry about it at all, which is great. I'm loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Now let's circle around here and... Again, there's a lot of trucks here at this place. Surprised this whole thing ain't got no beacons on it. I mean, considering it is an oversized load, you would think that beacons would be... Okay. Truck configurations. Oh, that's funny. I can't put nothing on it, which is even better. I wonder if I can change the paint, though. They'd probably be like, your employer will not like this. I don't care. Use preset. Trade this one out. Use these ones. There we go. Confirm. Your employer won't like it if you tinker with their truck. That is literally what it says. Oh, well. So I guess that's a no, right? Okay. My employer ain't got no good taste in color. Oh, my total to pay is $5,000. Are you kidding me? Repairs are covered by my employer. Oh, okay. Cool. That's cool. Thought I was going to have to pay that $5,000. I was going to be like, this thing will stay damaged. It's like, if I had to pay that $5,000, I'd be like, nope, it can stay damaged, and I'll return this bad boy on E. It ain't even going to get filled up no more. Well, I wouldn't mind filling it up because I'm not the one paying the fuel bill. They can pay for it. Yeah, well, at least the tour bus stopped for me. Let me out. That's nice. That was very nice of them. Greatly appreciate that. Yup, yup. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. No, let's see, the estimated payoff on this load is... this next rest stop. Estimated payoff on this stop is $99,000. Is what the estimated payoff on this is. Ooh, good job, girly. Good job. My driver brought me home some money. Now I'm at the $100,000 mark. I like it. Matter of fact, I tell you what, since we've got that going for us, let's go to the bank real fast. And let's go ahead and left pay is... Yeah, let's repay that one. We're going to repay this one here. We'll repay this one here. We'll repay this one here. This one. These ones. Repay that one there. And this one. This one. I'm repaying some loans, so that way if I need to borrow some more monies, I can. And repay this one here. And I'll probably go ahead and repay this one here too. Which is excellent. So yeah, we're down to 15 grand, but I can borrow 90. Hey, Dat One Gamer, how you doing, buddy? Dat One Gamer asked, what did he walk into? Well, you walked into me paying off loans. That's what you walked into. Now we're back to driving, so we're good. Yeah, I was peeling them off in anywhere between $1,500 and $4,000 increments. I paid back about 100 grand just then, so yeah, trying to get out of debt. So now we're back down to where the loan payment will only be like 11,000 and some change, just under 12. So that'll actually be good. So now we can start banking some more money. Still got like 400,000 to pay back though, but we'll be fine. I bought a truck, upgraded a garage, bought another truck, hired a driver, fired a driver, sold the truck, hired a new driver, put her in my truck, and now I'm just running wild. Taking quick jobs, and I love how they call it quick jobs when this job here has got me going all the way to New Mexico. So, yeah. Of course, that does happen whenever you set your preferred job length to, like, extremely long. So, I went from all the way up near Portland, Oregon, all the way going to New Mexico. So, yeah, I'm kind of liking that trip. Not to mention the fact it actually works better for me because I don't have to be on the hook for the fuel. I don't have to be on the hook for the damage that's done to the truck. So, and I'll still make a killing. Oh, sorry about that. That was the wife. Wife calling me, asking me, making sure that I give the little one her cough medicine. I said, yes, I did. So, yeah. There we go. Yeah. cruising right along. I'm liking this. Free as the wind. So, yeah. Making good time, though. Whoo, boy. Oh, Nelly. Whoa, 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 whoa. Y'all all right? Settle down, settle down, settle down. All right. By like Neo when he got stuck in the train station. All right. There we go. All right. There we go. Thing got all kinds of bounce up. We're good now, though. 4% damage to the trailer. That's not too bad. Not too shabby. That worked out pretty well. Alright. Yeah, let's keep paying attention to what we're doing here instead of trying to drive all over the road acting like something crazy. Oops. Duh, dum-dum. Don't hit the map key. But it's all kinds of good. Thing's tracking pretty straight, too. That's a long stretch of road right there, boys. Take a look at that. Yeah. We're rolling right along. Excuse me. Yep. Beep, beep, beep. We knew. We knew. We know. We know. I don't know why it beeps at me. I really don't understand why it beeps at me, because if it's closed and I can bypass it, why would it beep? I mean, really. It shouldn't have to beep to let me know I can bypass it. Beeping to let me know I have to stop is a different story, but beeping to tell me I can bypass it's kind of an annoyance at best. But it's what we deal with. Woo! Let's see if I can make this turn like I did the other night. Hee. Yeah. I did that in Truckers MP and got super lucky. Nobody was coming. As a matter of fact, I want to say it was the exact same road that I was on in Truckers MP when I did that. So, yeah. It's good. It's all good. A boop, 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 boop. Oh, loan installment made of a ooh, $10,277. I can live with that. That's okay with me. Now, old girl need to make me some money until I can get this delivery made, because at $10,000 a day, I still got probably 2 days left to go, so. But it's alright, I'm not going to take out a loan. What I'll probably end up doing is just go ahead and, I'll probably, let's see, how much money do we have right now? We got like $5 grand. Yeah, I'll probably take out two $10,000 loans and then pay them off literally like soon as I get paid, I guess. I don't know. Oh, Snapple. It's a raining, folks. Just gonna let y'all know that I haven't seen rain in a while. That's cool. All right, let's be a little bit more RP up in here and throw the headlights on, make it legal. Yeah, I just noticed it was raining too. I hadn't been paying attention to that, I guess. To be honest, I didn't realize I didn't adjust the rain sensitivity either. I thought I had turned the rain sensitivity all the way down. Yeah. Stop your yawning and your belly aching. Good golly. The absolute yawningest fool I ever did see in my whole life. Always yawning. I'm tired. I don't want to drive. It's raining. Yeah, get over it. Yep. Tired. Alrighty, we should be coming up on somewhere where we can rest and or something. I'm thinking. I hope. Oh, good, we can. Right down here. Oh, that's actually going to be wonderful. That's going to work out pretty well. We're going to drive right by that place, too, which is absolutely great. So, yeah, that'll work out well. And then if we need fuel, there's a fuel stop in the same area, or I could go a little bit down the road and go there and get fuel, but we'll discuss that in a minute. Ooh, there's a stop right there. And there's fuel. All right, let's take some rest. No, and we're good on fuel. We don't need to fill up anymore. Not for a while, at least. Probably won't need to fill up till we hit Arizona, I'm guessing. But at least we're able to get a rest on. So that worked. That worked out pretty well, if I do say so myself. Alright, well, okay, I guess I like it. Doing 13 miles an hour, all kinds of amazing. Driving off the road, that'll work. Alrighty, come on now. 16 miles an hour. Whoo, we're flying. Somebody call the law because we're speeding big time right now. Are you for real right now? Is that bus for real in the... Alright then. I guess I'm good with that. That's interesting that that bus literally was in the oncoming lane. That's pretty cool. Why not? I'm good with that, I guess. Ain't nothing I can do about it, but I'm good with it. I mean, I get it on like a 4-lane, and I get past. I totally get that, but for real, that bus thought it was gonna pass me on a 2-lane. That's just adorable. Good job. That's about as nutty as that bus driver that took all them kids home and drove into floodwaters and got the bus wrecked. Of course, that bus needed help anyways, because that hood looked like the paint had chipped smooth off of that thing. I ain't never seen a school bus look like that, ever. Unless it was like, you know, being used by a farmer, or if it was an old church bus, but the fact that it had what looked like the paint peeling on the hood, that was kind of interesting. Unless it's supposed to be some like Rorschach blot that I didn't understand. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh, now we're gonna be on the downhill slope. Yeah. Pick it up to a roundabout. I don't know. Ooh, we're gonna hit 82. That'll work. We keep damaging the trailer. This is not gonna be good. That little gal ain't making no money right away. But I'm good with it. This is turning out to be a wonderful trip. 25 hours left. Whew. Don't you even think about it. Yeah, I rocked it up on the 2 wheels. Well, 9. I had her a little offset. Yeah. If I ever saw a truck do that in real life, I would probably pee my pants. That'd probably be the best memory I would ever have in my entire life if I saw a full-blown semi hauling a heavy haul like this do that and the driver just drop it right back down after putting it up on the wheels. I would be impressed greatly. Oh, bank. Woo, woo, woo. No, no, no. That's exactly what happens. You look off screen for just a minute and that happens. Good job. Good job. School bus. Otherwise known as the cool bus. Ding. Oh. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a tow. Get this thing repaired. Oh, good. The charges are covered by my employer. I have yet to be fired by an employer, so that'd be interesting. If I got fired, that'd be pretty cool. I'll be like, yeah, I got fired. Gregory coming in at me with the laughy faces. What are we laughing at, Gregory? What I just did or what I said? All right, let's get some repairs on. Repair the truck, sir. Yup. I'm fairly certain they're going to take a percentage of this load. Alright, now let's see where we're at. Because I honestly don't know. Oh, okay, we're just there. Alright, I guess that's okay. Yeah, it's going to take me this way now, which is okay by me, I guess. That's good by me. Yeah, we'll see where it happens. What you did and said. Yep. That's about the story of my life there, Gregory. I always do funny stuff and say funny things, so it kind of works out. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be alright, though. We're gonna make it work out pretty well. And away we go. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. Okay. 22 hours. Wonderful. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. I got about an hour left, roughly. But it's alright. We're good. Kicking with gas, cruising right along. Alright, let's see here. Ba-dee-ba-da. Yeah, I think we can turn that off now since we're on this road. Just trying to plot out a rest area. I don't necessarily know where I'm going to make it to. I guess we'll just go until the bed turns red. That'd be the easiest thing. I like to plot out an idea of where we're going to go. Oh, goody. I know where we're going now. Scale house. So that's good. $137,000. Have I ever visited the West Coast, IRL or in game? I have to ask because you never know. Oof. The answer to that question would be no. I have not. I don't have any family that lives out there. So I've never had a need to go to the West Coast. I've always made the joke that if I ever went to California, that as soon as I stepped off the plane at LAX. The big one that Californians have been waiting for forever would hit, and I would never get back home. DeMario's in the house with the big googly eyes. What's up, DeMario? But yeah, that's pretty much how that works out. No, I've never visited the West Coast. I don't know. I mean, my aunt's been, my sister's been. I've never been to the West Coast. I honestly don't know what I would do out there. I just don't. I mean, it's like you can't even lure me with the thought of Disneyland because on the East Coast I have Disney World. It's more or less the same thing. So yeah, I just, Disney does not lure me out there. You can't lure me out there with sports teams because I'm a Broncos fan, so yeah. I have a better chance of them playing a team closer to me than me going out there. I don't know. I mean, if it was the right situation, yeah, I'd probably end up finding my way to the West Coast. But just to go for something to do, no, I would not. There are other places that my wife would rather go. Now, if the wife wants to go out there, then yeah, obviously we'll go. But no, as far as me, I don't particularly know of anything out there. I had actually planned, no lie, I had actually planned a trip to the West Coast with my dad, and it wasn't a recreational trip or anything like that or a vacation. My dad drove long distance and whatnot, and he owned his own truck, and he had a trip scheduled to California, and if I could have persuaded my boss man to give me the 2 weeks off that my dad told me he would prefer me have, I would have made that trip to California with my dad. Instead, my boss man was really hard-nosed about it, and I didn't have the temperament then that I do now, where it's like, I'm going to do this, and you're either going to allow it, and I'll have a job when I come back, or you're not going to allow it, and I won't have a job when I come back because I won't come back. Either way, that's the mentality I have now. Back then, I didn't have that mentality. I was like, okay, whatever. Now it's like, I find it very challenging for me to actually care at all about what the boss man thinks. I tell him what I'm going to do. If he's cool with it, great. If he's not, then he knows what he can tell me. He knows he can tell me to kick rocks. And I will be glad to do so. Bang. Go. See, I've driven from coast to coast, and it was pretty crazy. I visited Las Vegas when I was over there, and it was a whole different world. I've always wanted to go to Vegas, to say I've been. That's like the one and only reason I'd want to go to Vegas. I don't know. My wife would probably want to take in some of the stage shows they have, but for me, it's like, and I have a sister who's been to Vegas countless times. Her and her husband. They go to Vegas, I want to say every few years and whatnot. It's just a trip for them. But, I'd love to go. I'd love to go to Vegas and see Caesar's Palace and see, what is it called? Oh, good grief. The Luxor and, there's another one. The Bellagio. Yeah. I'd love to see those. I would love to go and see them. I mean, it would cost me a right tidy fortune to stay at the Bellagio. I'd probably have to look at them and go, hey, what's the monthly on a room? And that ain't no joke. But, yeah, no, it's like, I'd love to go, but it's just going to Vegas is atrociously expensive. Now, of course, if I went and I stayed at, say, the Bellagio, well, then by all means, I'm going to hit the blackjack table. Because I can blackjack. I can blackjack pretty good. So I might end up being alright. It's like, but biggest thing is, I'd have to give my wife the debit cards and all the loose cash I have on me and say, okay, here's the deal. This is all I'm doing. You know, I can do it in whatever increments I want to do it in, but, you know, $100 is my limit at the blackjack table and I'm done. Get up and walk away. And if I walk away with, you know, some cash, then great. If I don't, then oh well. But like I say, I'd like to do Vegas just because, you know, it's kind of one of those things where it's there and it's something to do. I mean, I'm a historical person, so I like history stuff. So if I was going to do something like that, there's plenty of mess out here on the East Coast that I can get into going up north and stuff. So, but yeah. I've been to other places and whatnot than where I live. I'm not one of those people that's never been anywhere. I've lived all around the country, just never made it out to the West Coast. Furthest I've been is Colorado. That's how I became a Broncos fan, was living in Colorado back in the 80s. They went to the Super Bowl to play the 49ers, and of course every street corner you saw, there was merchandise vendors everywhere selling merch for the Broncos and the 49ers and stuff. So, yeah. I became a diehard Broncos fan back then. And that's pretty much stuck with me ever since. I don't even pull for the team that's in my state, which is sad. But it is what it is. I lives with it. I'm good with all of it. But I'm also a big Braves fan, too. I love the Braves. I've been to see I've been to see at least 3 or 4 Braves games and whatnot since the 90s. I've been to 2 out of the 3 stadiums. I've been to Fulton County. I've been to Turner. Next year or the year after, I'm probably going to end up holding off on that trip until my 7-year-old's old enough to be able to sit through a baseball game and actually would show slight interest in it. But yeah, take her and my wife and go to SunTrust just because that'll put me at seeing Braves play in 3 different stadiums and whatnot. So, you know, all in Atlanta. So I think that would be fun. But the one thing that has eluded me is a pro football game. So I say if I was going to go to a pro football game, I'm going to do it one of 2 ways. I'm either going to fly to Denver and watch Denver play at a home game, or I will try to get tickets to the Panthers and go see the Carolina Panthers play the Broncos and whatnot. That would be literally that'd be the only 2 ways I'm actually going to get to see a Broncos game in person. I would prefer to go to Denver just because that's home field and, you know, get to see Mile High Stadium and stuff like that. Or whatever they're calling it now. Dude, bro, you okay? I'm glad the door won't close. Cat came tearing into the bedroom. I thought he was going to run through a wall. He does that every now and then, man. It's funny watching him take off on that linoleum in the kitchen. He's just... him back legs just getting it. He ain't moved a foot. He ain't moved at all. He'll hit like... usually, if he gets startled, he'll usually hit like 4 good strides, and then finally he gains some momentum and just rolls. But if he's on the carpet, though, it's on. He's got insta traction. He'll hook in a car wash when he's on carpet. So... sometimes he scares me when he runs up in here. I just swear he's going to hit something. I've still been waiting for him to go sliding through the kitchen and plow into the refrigerator. That would make me laugh. My wife wouldn't be happy about that, but I'd be done. If I was streaming, I would be in stitches if that happened. I'd be laughing so hard I wouldn't even mute my mic. I'd be just can't breathe kind of laughing. And she would be very angry because that's her baby. I don't know, but speaking of the Vegas thing, I probably, if I was going to stay at any one of them, yeah, the Bellagio would be nice just because the Bellagio's like, it's a beautiful casino and hotel. If I was going to stay at one, though, I'd want to stay at the Luxor. Just because, I mean, who doesn't want to stay in a pyramid? Yeah, and every time he runs into something or slides into something because he can't stop because pit bulls and cats ain't got brakes on a daggum linoleum floor, every time he slides into something, I bet you have a big old belly laugh going on too. I guarantee you do. He goes crashing into cabinets. You start laughing and go, well, see? I think it's hilarious when pets do stuff like that. It's just it's awesome to me. I think it's funny. My wife not so much because she's like, I don't want to see him hurt himself. I'm like, it didn't hurt. Technically. Yeah, when we first got this one here, when he was a kitten, I think he was probably maybe 4 months old. He wasn't bigger than nothing. And you could hold him in your hand. He was a little thing. And he kind of got, he got used to his surroundings and stuff like that. And it was cute watching him come in here in the bedroom because he'd try to jump up on the bed. And our bed's not like, one of them big old super tall beds. It's a normal height bed and whatnot. And, it's probably 2.5, maybe 3 foot from the floor up to the top of the mattress and the comforter. But it was so funny. The first time he did that, he got himself up and he jumped up and he made it halfway up and just dug them front claws in. And then my wife sat there and picked him up and started putting him on the bed and everything until he could figure out how to jump up on his own and whatnot. Now he reaches the point where he sleeps, spoiled cat, sleeps on a fleece throw blanket at the foot of the bed because the bedspread that the wife and I have, it has these raised designs on it, and he don't like that. He does not like that at all. He's like, nope, I'm not dealing with that. So he now lays on a fleece throw blanket, and when he's not laying there, he lays right beside the wife and snuggled up on the actual sheets of the bed and whatnot. Because he's a tender kid. He's special. He's got to have think the princess in the pea type environment. This dude here got to have the most softest and flattest areas to lay. He's got to be comfy and everything like that. Yeah. And last night it was funny. I'm a sound sleeper. I sleep all through the night. I mean, we live probably 1,000 yards from train tracks. And we have freight trains that go by at all times of the day and night. Most of the time, I'm sleeping and don't even get bothered by it. And the only thing that'll get me is the jets from the local Air Force base when they go flying by and whatnot, which is rare. And I mean super rare. They've done it since my wife and I have been married and we've been living here. I think they've done it maybe twice. That's like the only thing that'll pull me out of a dead sleep is those jets. But it was funny. I was sleeping, and she's a light sleeper. And he got off the bed because she shifted her feet. He jumps down, jumps back up, and then jumps slam on her chest. And this cat now, he's over a year old, like almost a year. He's close to a year and a half. I think he's a year and a few months, like maybe 4 months. But it's funny because this little guy right here, he now probably weighs 15 pounds and whatnot. He climbs up and down the stairs on my daughter's bunk bed all the time, lays on the top bunk, looks out the window, and he's his own cat, does his own thing. But man, when he jumps on you or he gets near you or he lays on you, you know he's heavy. And he's got some weight to him. He laid on my feet one night, and then he started doing what I call making biscuits, because apparently he didn't know why his pillow was so lumpy. His blanket was so lumpy because I had my feet stretched over toward my wife's, and they were kind of up under his blanket. And I woke up because I felt something heavy on my foot, and then it started pushing on my foot, and it was him. I'm like, all right, dude, I take the hint. I'll move my feet. So, but yeah, animals are fun. I love our little kitty cat. It's like I always tell people, my wife has 3 kids. Me, our daughter, and the cat. That's the 3 kids that she has. So, so yeah, I'm actually enjoying it. I enjoy him. Figure I throw on a cruise control since I'm coming up behind this guy. First time I've come up behind somebody in a while. Let's just go around him on the outside of the road here. Good job. That's quite alright. Made that turn without very little muss or fuss, and I probably should have just went on ahead and went around the curve, but whatever. Because if you think I'm stopping, I'm not. Gonna keep on cruising. And there's a bus. Oh, joy. Yeah, you might want to move out the way, bus, because I'm heavy hauling here. Yep. Yep. Clicking it right along. Yeah, I probably should have followed that curve around is what I probably should have done. Instead of dealing with all this. And there we go. Trailer damage. Okay, that'll work. Pitbull is spoiled like that too. Yeah. Well, I look at it like this, you know. I mean, they're the babies and whatnot. Some people have kids. Some people have animals. Some people have both. And it's one of those things where it all depends. I mean, the cat, he'll start out sleeping with my daughter on her bunk bed and whatnot. Whether she's on the top bunk or the bottom bunk, it doesn't matter. He's always on the top bunk. And he's got a cat bed, but he lays in, but it's rare. Usually you find him, if you want to look for him, he's either in my daughter's room on the top bunk, or he's in here in mine and the wife's room and whatnot on our bed. And it was funny, the other day before she went to work, she had left her side of the blankets pulled back just slightly, and he was smooth laying right on her side of the bed, right on the sheets, next to her pillows with his head resting on the pillow. I told her point blank, I said, you know that's your cat. She goes, yeah, I know, because we got it for our daughter, because we had a cat, but she passed away. She was old and whatnot, but, you know, so, you know, he's now mommy's baby. He's my daughter's cat, but he's mommy's baby, so that's how that works out. And he gets fed wet food every night. He usually gets a tablespoonful because we leave him out dry food during the day. But he gets what we call his treat at night. And I give him a tablespoon, the wife gives him a teaspoon. So you tell me who the love goes to. Because I can promise you it ain't me. He don't love on me, he just whines at me. Meow. Meow. Like, feed me, fool, feed me. Like, he'll come up to me about, I don't know, 6:30 in the evening. And we were feeding him at 7:30, but because of how I'm trying to do the stream situation, I don't want to have to stop the stream at 7:30 or pause it just to go feed him. So I'm going to start feeding him right before I start streaming and whatnot, and then move on from that. But no, it's funny because he'll start about 6:30 and just start whining at me. Meow, meow. I'm like, dude, chill. It ain't time. You know, I don't talk to him like a baby. I'm like, dude, chill. It ain't time. Oh, 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 oh. Say what you will. That was an immaculate save. That was an immaculate save. You can say what you want to on that exchange. That's pretty smooth. Yeah. Ba 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 bum. Ba da bum 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 bum. Yeah. Well, it seems like everybody's having a good time tonight. Oh. That popped one way, wouldn't pop the other way. Oh well. I'm trying to pop my neck over here. Alright, third person time. Here we go. Passing cars. I don't necessarily know how well this is going to work out, but we're going to have to pass these fools. On a blind curve, too, no less. There we go. There we go. Here, I keep it in third person for a little while. Give us a fresh view of what's going on in the world. So, yeah. This is good. Uh-oh. That was almost a butt pucker moment right there. Yeah, I figure we might want to drop back down into the cab real quick, since we're going up and down all these hills. Make sure we kind of keep things in between the lines, so to speak. Really? Pulled over, huh? Sorry about that, guy. Sorry about your luck. I wonder if I can... Huh. I doubt I can, but that's SETI right there. I don't even see a road that would take me to it, so that'd be neat if you could get there, though. Go cruise around SETI for a minute. At least I think SETI's in Nevada. SETI might even be in New Mexico, but I swear I think it's in Nevada. If it's not, it's in New Mexico, either way. One of the two. And we're definitely not in New Mexico. No, we're still in Nevada. Good golly, we're still north of Vegas. That's actually working out pretty well, though. So, yeah. Ooh. Is the Itchy and Scratchy Show. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Bum-bum. Ba-dum-ba-bum-bum. Ba-dum-ba-bum-bum. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Green Acres is the place to be. Truck driving is the life for me. Road stretching out as far as the eye can see. I don't know what else to put with that, so we're just gonna end it there. Okay, let's make it through this curve here. Brush a guardrail. Scrub a little mile an hour off. That'll be fun. Yeah. Yup, yup, yup. Brum, brum, brum. Alright, come on now. Yeep. Yeep. Yeah, I actually got on the brakes at a good good amount of distance that time. Besides, we're coming up on the backside of Vegas right now. So we're actually clicking along pretty good. I'm thinking we might can make it into Arizona and whatnot, so that actually will work well. Yeah. All right. We're doing good. Oh, oof, 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 oof. Excuse me. Alright. Come on now. Let's hit the old highways and byways and let's get through Vegas. Yes. Almost missed that turn. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and just do. Whoa, wait a minute. No, we're not. No right hand turns. Does that include here? Ooh, looky there. We actually did all that without wiping out the road, son. I'm proud of us. We did very good. Alrighty, now let's just cruise it on down the road here. I thought I had this road already explored. I guess not. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Alright, come on, truck. Let's go. Yes. There's some road constructions right there. Isn't that nice? Woof. Alright, this is gonna get interesting. Thread the needle. Oh, it's a garbage truck. Check that out. Can we drive one of those? I'm pretty sure there's a game called Garbage Truck Simulator out there somewhere. That looks like a Waste Industries truck. It's not going to say Waste Industries, but it looks like one. I don't know if that has to do with the Mac Anthem mod or if that has to do with the T800 mod. But I don't necessarily think that those should be in the game. It is what it is, though. Demario says, where are we going? We're going to New Mexico. We are heading to Artesia, New Mexico. So, yeah. That's where we're heading to. We are not going to make it, though. Ooh, this is going to hurt. Oh, okay, good. It didn't hurt. Because I didn't hit him. Thank goodness for small favors. Alright, y'all just stay apart. Let the adults conversate here. Oh, see, if this was GTA, that would have just been destroyed. Oh, well, of course, there's a pole there. Alright, there we go. Yup. Yep. Oof. Yep, going down to Artesia, New Mexico. This load is valued at... This load's valued at $99,000, so yeah, I should actually rake in a sizable amount of that. I'll bring home more than 50, I feel like. So that'll be good. That'll be real good. Ouch. Got about 9 more minutes, I think, and then we're gonna have to stop, take on a rest, probably some fuel. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see, where's the rest area coming up at? Okay, yeah, there's one right here. So I won't even. Oh crap! But it's on the wrong side of the Guy Lesser Road. All right, well. All right, well. Alright, well, here's the deal. Facebook has a 4-hour time limit. I know I'm only at like 3.5, but wife just got home, so I'm going to spend some time with her. Go ahead and shut this thing down. You all have a great night. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Those who haven't even commented, thank you anyways. I appreciate it. Y'all are all amazing. Have a great night, and I will be back tomorrow, and I'll